Let's see what happens. Out of morbid curiosity, this is a live stream of morbid curiosity by Dave at 10 to 11. God, brutal. Hello. It's one person. Hey. It's just a random live stream test for future reference. How are you doing? Oh, wow, that shot up all of a sudden. Yes, 1/3. Hello. I just went mental all of a sudden. All of a sudden there was like one person and it went to 11. Hello, hello, hello. Indeedy, yeah. I know. I just thought I'd try it, see what happens. Come with a new album. I can't wait for you to hear it either. It's epic, to use a ridiculous word, but it does describe it pretty well. I've got to be honest. Hello, hello. Yes, the new album is rather insane. Can't wait for you to hear it. First music video comes out. First single / music video comes out next month. Yeah, really cannot wait. I don't. Another thing that keeps coming across my mind. I know people say it a lot, but it's like it's like I don't know if people will be expecting what's coming. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up? Hello. What's going on? What's new? Not much. Stress is new. Well, it's not new at all. I'm a stress head, but it's stressful times right now. Trying to get everything done is hard. It's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of money. Thankfully, you are out there on the Kickstarter of whoever donated to Kickstarter. Crikey. Without you, forget it. Never have happened. This would never be a thing right now. If it weren't for the Kickstarter, never happen. Stress is no good, no, but the music industry is just rife with it, especially kind of finding out certain things we found out this year, and also certain things that have failed miserably this year. Nothing to do with us. Me, John Joe, and Queenie have been working extraordinarily hard. It's just that a certain other person decided to try and screw us over. When is the album coming out? It'll be coming out in October. We don't have a date yet, an exact date. We don't know, but it'll be October. We have a date in mind, but we don't know if we can do that yet. So fingers crossed we can. Well, I'll do a video. We find out next week whether our dates work or don't work, and then I'll do a video in about a week or so, giving you an update on when the release dates are. So give you something to look forward to. Look at Dookie poster. I know, me too. This is the first album I learned front to back when I first started playing guitar. Played around with a solo, you didn't do a made up bass line. Ace. Nice one. That was Armageddon on telly. So, can you get done for copyright on that? Is Bruce Willis going to blow this wall down? Yeah, if you got any questions or anything you want to ask, please do. I'm happy to answer. Within reason, of course. yeah, any questions about new album or anything like that, ask away. Not unless Aerosmith kick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How many songs? There's 10. There's 10 new songs. Um, yeah. Funny enough, I had like 12 to 14 that I was thinking of, but I narrowed it down to 10 because 4 of them weren't ready. Like if they like when I was playing them, I was like, these just don't feel ready yet. So I put them on the back burner. They'll be the next album, so hopefully. Dave, you recently inspired me to pick up the guitar again after a couple of months not playing. Really got me out of a funk. I'm return. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. And yeah, I don't know what to say when people say that kind of thing to me. So I'm very grateful to hear that it helped. So cheers, thank you. Any red news on Red Jar merch? Yes, there's going to be t-shirts, which we have, or do we? CDs and records, and there's going to be little stickers as well. CDs and records, I'm working on at this point in time. T-shirts, we know what we're doing, and so on and so forth. But as far as other merch goes, I have ideas, but I need money to do it, and I have no money, so I'm trying to figure out other ways at this point in time. Will there be any gigs on the continent at some time or another? I really don't know. I really don't know. I would like to say yes, but I can't. I don't know. Who's your barber? Me. Do you want to play something for us? I can't actually. I don't actually. Oh, I don't actually have a guitar. I could play something for you. Depends on what you want to hear. I'm not bad. How are you? Hello. Hello to you in Vancouver. Riffs. I don't have a new X, do I, up here or anything? You'll have to deal with like acoustic electric guitar. I got one question. Who is going to win the Dunno, don't care would be my would be my input on that. I don't follow football anymore. I don't care for it anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Me, I'm gonna win it. I'm the best soccer player known to man. I'll tell you that for free. You could play ukulele and it would be. I don't know about that. You never see me play ukulele. Don't say anything until you've seen it. That's not the right words. English doesn't come very good to me. See? There's Owen Wilson on the TV with his mad nose. There's a lot of German flags. Hello. Nice. It is indeed. I totally agree. Going for walks is a great way to keep your head clear. I totally agree. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be on long on this live stream. It was more a curio of I'd like to start doing more live streams on this channel. So just wanted to see how well it did, so to say. If like no one turned up, then like there'd be no point doing any more until. But no, this is good. I don't like the fact I'm looking down at you. You're looking up at me like some kind of weird subordinate. Let's do that. Got at least one fan across the pond. That's good. I'm okay. How are you? You're all very quiet. I don't know what to talk about. It's kind of caught me off guard of how many people are actually here. So I'm kind of a bit like unprepared for this. Let me get a guitar. We can do things then. We can play a guitar. Where's a capo? I can put you in a capo. I'll close that up so I'm not annoying anybody else. I'll put you there. I don't know if you'll be able to see me. Hopefully you will. Can I show you this guitar? Oh, I might as well show you this guitar. Hello, hello, hello. Pearl Jam playing across the road from us tonight, Ace. Indeed, I did. Good evening. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Please say hi. Hello! New guitar that hasn't been revealed on any channel yet, but it's not a Gibson. This is a fake, and I bought it for a video. I literally bought this for a video to then think about selling it on, but now I love it too much and don't want to get rid of it. Thank you very much indeed. Ace. Yeah, it's a Gibson. Can you get Queenie on the next live stream with you? I don't know. It's hard because she's 150 miles away. So it's kind of difficult. Turkson. There's a lot of AC/DC cover bands, isn't it? And every one is the best. Have you noticed that one? Every cover band is the best one. They're the best and the most authentic. Yeah. Now this is a great guitar. I'll tell you what, these pickups, microphonic to all hell, but my god, they don't half sound good. It's a really lovely sound this guitar's got. We overcome South Wales. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's tough. It's really tough because just is. I'm gonna play you a riff off a new album. What can I play? Let's think of something. Put the select switch down, obviously, because you know, rock mode. It's gonna make all the difference. I better turn the volume up as well. Trying to do a riff. Oh, here we go. Here's one for you. Cheers. Again, I don't know how well you'll be able to hear the unplugged electric, but yeah. So there's a song that goes like this. That's all you're getting of that one. Did you like any of the band's performances at recent Rory Gallagher Festival? I don't know, I wasn't there. Cheers. What's up, handsome? I don't know. I'm not that one, but thanks so much. Any of those swords signed by Randy Jackson? No. Indeed, I do as well. I mean, it's kind of how you can tell if a guitar's good or not. If it rings, it's going to be a great guitar. And again, this is a Gibson. It's a knockoff. I mean, I don't even know what the body's made out of. It doesn't matter because listen to that. It's really loud as well. Sounds great. It really does. It sustains like a beast. Yeah, it goes. Can I swim? No. I actually can't swim, but that's for certain reasons. But you can't use a fuzz with an unplugged guitar. That is very true, sadly. That is very true. Got a Fine V knockoff, and it's the best resonant guitar I own. Amazing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got a knockoff V that's amazing as well. It's my favorite V I've ever played. And I sound like good acoustic. It's going to be awesome plugged in. Exactly. This one's got such a rich sound when you plug it in. It's really in your face. It's amazing. First paid gig tonight. Any last minute tips? Yeah, don't let them scam you. If you're playing, you deserve to be paid for it. And don't be nervous. Well, be nervous, but use the nerves. That's a stupid thing to say. Ignore that. Just go on and be nervous and embrace it and just go for it. You'll be fine. You'll be amazing. Kickstart the merch too. We'll support you. Cheers. Will do. I say as soon as the album comes out, we'll hopefully have everything in place for that kind of thing, merch and everything. So fingers crossed. Yeah, I know. I don't know why we do it. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like you're messing with the volume controls and flicking the selector. It means like a nervous twitch, or you think, oh, I know this riff would sound good with this thing, and you can't just leave things alone because you've got like problems. Who knows? Old habits, exactly. Is it rosewood type fingerboard? I don't actually know what this is. It looks like rosewood. It's really dark. It really looks like ebony. I have no idea what it is. It's definitely not ebony. It's probably definitely not even rosewood, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's very nice. It's is what it is. You ever tried Yamaha Hard Rev Stars? Yeah, I didn't particularly like them. They're all right, but it wasn't really. I can't say it was my favorite guitar I've ever played. That was a riff, wasn't it? That's a song. What is it? Did you do the last Katana Gen 3 video? I miss it. Yeah, there's a video on my other channel, on my main channel, of the Gen 3 unboxing and review. There's a video of the Gen 3 coming out tomorrow as well on my other channel. Any tips on writing song lyrics? I really struggle with back to music. If you wait till Monday, I've got a video coming out on this channel about songwriting. So I did a video. It's a video I've been wanting to do for ages, but it never really made sense on my other channel. So I've waited, and I'm going to put it on this channel instead. So I've done a video. It's about 50 minutes long, talking about songwriting and how I do it, and just some tips and bits like that. So if you want to wait, then yeah. Chris Book ended the chat. Are you going to a day in the life with the band or do practice videos? Yes, we are. Yeah, we're going to do both of them if we can. Again, the problem we've got is I'm here, John Joe's 40 odd miles away, and Queenie's 150 miles away. So there's a gap between us. So it's quite hard to get us all in the same place, if that makes any sense. Hi, John. Red Giant have a website. We do indeed, yeah. It's www.redgiantofficial.com. Just refret my guitar, and now there is a chip near the fret. Will it cause problems? I don't know. It could do, it might not. It depends on how big it is or where it is, kind of thing. It cut out as we wait till Monday. Okay, I'll just reiterate. On Monday, I have a video coming out giving you tips and stuff about songwriting. I finally done a video on how to, how I write songs and do some tips. So Monday, this channel, 6 p.m. GMT, there'll be a video out talking about how I write songs and just how hopefully to kind of give you some tips on it. Indeed, I need a life break some days. Indeed. No worries. Oh, thank you very much. I don't feel it, but thanks very much. My biggest songwriting problem is the annoying fear of accident. I won't worry about that. Everything is a copy of everything else. There's nothing new under the sun. Out of curiosity, you said gig vlogs are going to be on this channel. Yes, they are, yeah. When we have any gigs, that is, because, again, we've been screwed over this year. Thoughts on chicken goujons? Oh, yeah. Especially some fried ones. Can't go wrong with that. Not a dead note. Indeed. Good evening from Netherlands. Hello to you in the Netherlands. Nick Oswald territory. I can't wait for you to hear it. I'm so glad that a lot of you are looking forward to this album, by the way. I'm really excited by that concept, because that's really, really cool. I know we got like a lot of people gave on the Kickstarter as well to get one, so that's awesome. I hope he will be. I can't talk about Charlie too much because it'll get me all funny, but yeah, I try for him. Are you related to William Montgomery? I have no idea who that is, so no is the answer to that one. Key player Red Chili Peppers not here now. I want to avoid copyright at all costs. Look him up. Okay. Why am I all of a sudden filled with lots of fear? So, are you going to put the other gig vlogs over on this channel? No. The gig vlogs that have been and gone, because they're technically Dave Simpson Trio, they're going to stay on my channel, but because we've changed the name now and we're Red Giant in this band, I'm going to start anew and put any gig we have from now on here. It's a nice jangly set. It does, yeah, it's very jangly. Thoughts on Eric Gales? He's a great guitarist. I don't really particularly get on with some of his music, but he's an insane guitarist. That'd be great. Maybe one day we can come to Chicago. That'd be nice. Odds are very against it, but it's a nice thought. Backwards, Hello So Back very much. Yeah, it's a great song. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think we'll be gigging in Louth much, to be honest with you. Larry Mitchell. No, I can't say I've heard of Larry Mitchell. Hello. Ray Lamont. Yeah, I know of him. Yeah, I know who he is. Not personally, of course, but you know what I mean. Ace. Awesome. I've got cousins in Florida who I never see, and they never see us. But yeah, I have cousins in Florida. John Lee Hooker kind of stuff. I mean, I can kind of do it, but if I'm going to do John Lee Hooker stuff, I'd want to play for an amp. What advice would you give to a 34-year-old ex-player that hasn't practiced gigged in 20 years and is dying inside to get back into it, even having 3 kids? I'm self-taught. Try and get into like a local. Well, first thing I would say is go to jam night if you can, or an open mic night, and just get up and play with people. Open mic nights are really good for that kind of thing, and also good to kind of get you back into kind of used to playing in front of people, so to say. And then what I would do, if kind of like to go further than that, maybe look for like a local kind of like bar band and join them, like just playing covers, and then just kind of go from there. Really. Could you play one of new here? I can't play anything that's not ours now because of the copyright thing. YouTube doesn't like that. 10 years. Oh yeah. Why no amp? It's 11:15 at night, and can't really play loud at this point in time with neighbours. Seattle, Jimmy and Kirtland, indeed. Hope to do a gig in Germany at some point. Yeah, us too. 2025, I'm planning to do a trip to Europe. Hope to see you then. That'd be great. Yeah, likewise. How does the new album differ sonically from a previous one? For me, I feel the songs are more rounded and fleshed out. I mean, there was some songs on the first album, but I feel were really good and like spot on. But it's literally maybe about 2 or 3 of them. The rest were kind of good, but they got better after we recorded them and gigged them. If we were to record the first album again, it wouldn't sound anything like the first recording. But this album is just it's just evolved. There's more to it. It's sonically different in the fact of it's just everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's got their part to play, and it's just really it's just bloody good. It's just bloody good, and I don't mind saying that. Ever played a performance strat? Yes, I have. Yeah. It's funny because only you can just ask. You can't play out completely lost track of time. It happens. It happens. That's Rush, isn't it? Shouldn't play that. Rush will be after me. No, I don't know what it is. Spirit of Radio, I think. What's my band's name? It's called Red Giant. You're on the page. You had to click on my band's name to get onto the live stream. Spirit Radio, it is, thank you. Which is your favourite Jimmy Machine Gun version? There's 2. There's the Fillmore East version, the one that everyone knows. And the other one is a bootleg of him playing in Norman, Oklahoma in 1970. Some of the best guitar playing ever. Just is. You can't beat it. It's the best live guitar performance ever, hands down. It can't be beaten in my book. Jimmy was just something else. Thunderstruck, yeah. Last gig I played, I was in a warm-up college band before Bring Me Horizon. That's cool. We did a few, Ace, that's well cool. No, it's not a username. No, that's a band name. But I see what you mean. I understand the confusion now. So yeah, I understand the confusion. But yeah, no, that's our band name. You know, descending, doing this. It's really easy. Going up doesn't make any sense, though. Makes sense to there, and then it just gets stupid. And it just doesn't... once you get to the G to the V transition, doesn't make any sense in that kind of run. Anyway. Have you heard of RGM Music Magazine? They're good for exposure and credibility, worth checking out if you're not. I have heard of them, yeah. Hendrix, Fillmore, and Gilmore Pompey. Struggled to descend and have adequate use of my finger. Yeah, I know. It'll come with time. It's just one of those things. I'll look them up. Baja Telly. I didn't realize how chunky the neck was, but I love it. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people are. That's the problem with taking really nice guitars out in this day and age. You know, all thieves need is a smartphone because they can walk up to the stage area, look what's on the stage, and go, Gibson. I'm having that. You know, it's all that knowledge is just like, you know, a type away on Google. So it is very very sketchy. Still looking at the Epiphone 59 to replace the LP. I can't say I like the Epiphone 59. I thought it was a cack guitar, but that was me. Well, the one I played was anyway. Looked bad, sounded bad, played bad. That's a good idea. Yeah, taking them out in something that doesn't look like it is. Pretty much need to tag all your gear. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Like if the band ever kind of like went on a tour or anything like that, everything could be air tagged. What do I recommend? Probably something like, you know, if you want like something like an Epiphone. The Epiphone do some good guitars. The 59 just looks a bit rough to me. I don't like the way it looks, and I don't think of that great of a guitar. Trying to think of what else there is. There's Jet do a really good Les Paul copy. That's amazing. Revelation do great Les Paul copies. There's quite a lot, to be fair. There's quite a lot of Les Paul things you can get. Are you still out there? Have you ever learned Jimmy acoustic version of Hear My Train Coming? That's on YouTube. Yes, I used to know it all. I can barely remember any of it now. I know the... Well, I wait around the train station, waiting for the train. I can't remember how it plays that bit, yeah. Yeah, no, it's just one of those things. I think if you're going to play like Gibson style guitars, I think you just have to accept the fact that the headstock's probably going to break at some point. Do you plan on returning to mid-beard Dave in the future? Possibly, yeah, because it's getting a bit too hot for long beard Dave. Who would win in thumb wrestling, you or Guthrie Govan? I would beat Guthrie Govan. I would like to think I could beat Guthrie Govan in a thumb war because I wouldn't be able to beat him at anything else. We're in the UK, saying hello. I'm on the East Coast at this point in time. Favorite Gibson SG with a headstock already broken and repaired. No problems, made it cheaper. Yep, exactly. I was looking at Hear My Train Coming bass lines the other day. Oh, yeah, everything about Hear My Train Coming is great. Makes it a great song. Oh, crikey. Oh, I'm not getting tired. Honest. It's not been a long day. It's not been a stressful day at all. I'm not stressed out at all. Of course you're not. What's going on in Armageddon? Right, I think I'm getting another 5 minutes. I think I'm going to head for the hills. So if you've got any more questions or anything you want to know, let me know and I'll answer the best I can. And then hopefully at some point in the future, we can all be on a live stream as the band. It should be great, but it's very hard to do that. Thank you. No worries. I don't know if that's aimed at me, actually. I'm saying no worries, but I don't know if it's aimed at me. We'll watch Rory Gallagher documentary later. Yeah, it's really good. I don't feel it didn't go. They missed out quite a lot in the new Rory documentary. A lot of information was left out, and I don't really know why. It's quite prevalent to Rory's life. And also, it ran in a really odd manner where it jumped forward and jumped back and then jumped forward and jumped back, but like really odd. Really, really odd. Not my favorite documentary on Rory. And if you know about Rory deeply and you've studied him and you know more about his life and read books and stuff like that about people who knew him, the documentary wasn't that great. It's all right, but it was like, not to be horrible, but it felt like it was like a Rory Gallagher documentary for beginners. It's like for people who didn't know who he was, like an introductory kind of documentary. And I just feel like there could have been so much more invested in the documentary, and there just wasn't. And it was a bit flat as on the emotions as well. Like it was almost like it kind of it almost tried to like stunt the emotions that you would feel when people were saying things. It's a bit weird. I'm on my phone, but I can't see super chat options. Is that available on this channel? No, it's not. Not yet. No, we haven't got enough subscribers or anything like that yet. So sadly not, I'm afraid. Good day, Dave, and everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm not bad. How are you? GRB Aquatics. Years ago, somebody walked into a community shop, grabbed a guitar, and walked out again, bold as brass. Yeah. People do that. Good night. Good night to you. Thank you very much. Can you describe what kind of music is on the upcoming album? It's quite hard to describe. It's amazing. Like I say, it's really, really good. Really proud of it. It's kind of heavy, melodic. It has its moments of kind of like chaos, but it's all good. Basically, it's quite hard to say. Are there any upcoming games you're excited about, or would you rather play some old school ones? Looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake. That should be quite interesting. That's coming out in October, so I'm excited for that. But not really many others. Blame the shower in Irish TV for that. You're spot on with what you said. At least on the iPlayer, there's no ads. Yeah, it's just it was like there was so much they missed out about Rory and certain other things that I really feel like, you know, they didn't show him in a bad light, but they were just kind of like, Rory Gallagher learned to play guitar, was in a show band, then he was in his own band. That split up and then he started his own band again. And kind of things got worse from there and then he died. It seemed like that was the narrative. And there was people on there that were just kind of like, why are you on this documentary? Like, you've never said nothing. You've never said anything about Rory. You've never been kind of like it's the same thing that I have a problem with this, where you get certain people in these documentaries that like are just put on because they're current or for whatever reason, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like when Paul Kossoff, when Joe Bonamassa started talking about Paul Kossoff, and all of a sudden Paul Kossoff reappeared. Had been dead for I don't know how many years, but then Joe Bonamassa mentioned him in one kind of thing, and then they did a reissue of Paul's 59, Les Paul, and all of a sudden he's everyone's favorite guitarist. He's everyone's favorite guitarist, but people haven't spoke about him or even mentioned him for decades, and it's just a bit. I don't know. It's just a bit vapid to me. That is, and I don't really like it. But yeah, that's me. Next, an Irish documentary about Rory before he died. Yeah, I think there's a few. There's some amazing documentaries out there about Rory. I'd say the BBC one was just like, meh. It was just, yeah, like I say, Rory for beginners. Okay, thanks, Dave. So no worries. Do you have any Irish relatives in your family? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No worries. Good night. But yeah, it's worth a watch. The new Rory thing. It's sad. Rory's such a massive influence on me, like the way I sing and certain things guitar wise. Rory's such a big influence on me, and I just feel really. I feel a bit cheated when you have vapid people talking about him who don't actually care about him. It's just for them to get on TV. Like, hey, do you want to be in this documentary about Rory Gallagher? Who's he? I don't know, look him up, just think of something to say. And they all say the same nonsensical thing of like, he was just connected to his guitar. It was like, there was no difference. He was this force of nature on stage. It's like, well, yeah, everyone knows that. What else are you going to add to this conversation? Anyway, I'm getting all worked up now. Are you familiar with Terry Caff? I know that name, but I don't know. Are there any instrumental tracks on a new record? No, there isn't. No. All have singing on them. Yeah, I said 5 minutes. I've already kind of gone over that. I'll give it a call in a sec. Chicago. Yeah, I do know that name from somewhere. I can't place it right now. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna head for the hills, but as I say, this has been really cool. Hopefully, I get to do some more kind of coattail riders of Hendrix. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of coattail riding. That's a really good way to word it. But yeah, I'm gonna get off now. So very very cool to speak to you all. Like I say, hopefully we can do a live stream one day where we're all on here. Fingers crossed. You never know. But yeah, everyone have a good evening or morning or afternoon or wherever it is. And yeah, look after yourselves. Really cannot wait for you to hear the album. It's a very exciting time for us. I can't wait for you to hear it. It's amazing. I'm so proud. Yeah, I can't even begin to describe it. See you later, everybody. Have a good one.